I don't believe in Inec result at all.
Partially, I believe in their result. To an extent, I do.
Good day and welcome to another day on This is KWARA. And as usual, we're on the streets of Ilorin, the KWARA state capital, to air the views of KWARAns. We're on the road to 2019 and it is normal for people to have different opinions on the Independent National Electoral Commission, popularly known as Inec. While some see them as perfect, others see them as imperfect. But how do KWARAns see the Independent National Electoral Commission? So do you believe in Inec results?
I don't believe in Inec result at all.
Why?
Because the federal government that elected Inec, they are the one that choose. He choose the people that he like. He choose the people that will cooperate with him, that help him to rig the election. We have seen it in Osun, we have seen it in Ado Ekiti. So I don't believe in Inec.
Partially, I believe in their result. But at times, they are brought up by the politicians. To an extent, I do.
Yes, I believe in it because all the results they have been declaring, you can't have two winners, so we always have one loser. And we always have one winner and one loser. So the result they've released so far, I think it's one of the best results we've ever had. Because we've had results from Anambra State, won by Africa. We've had one from Oyo State, won by PDP. We've had two from Ekiti and Osun, won by APC. So the result they've released from 2015 till now, to the best of my own research and knowledge, I think it's okay.
I don't believe in INEC results because INEC is not transparent. But the system of government we are running in this country has become a brutal system. To the extent that if INEC can register underage students, underage Nigerians, and they could not be able to give Nigerians a valid result of the outcome of that underage, it means the election, this coming 2019 election, will become a tyrannic one, unaccepted by Nigerians.
So do you think the INEC can be compromised, and how?
That's what I'm trying to say. We are not believing this electoral chairman, the INEC. We are not believing him. Even the IG, Inspector General Police, we are not believing him as well. Because these two people, they are not taking Nigerian first. They take Buhari first, and Buhari is not Nigerian. He's ordinary a citizen that which we believe even after they force him on us and he used 4 years, at least after his tenure, another Nigerian will become president of this country.
INEC can be compromised and they are doing it. It's feasible. Everybody has conceded that what he's doing, what the federal government is doing is that he's just using INEC to achieve their own gain.
What really happens is that the ruling party do not like to leave the post. Thereby, they will buy the police, buy the INEC, buy the presiding officers, so that they influence the vote. And that is the real truth in Nigeria. We don't have a good election.
Definitely, INEC can compromise. But one thing I believe is this: once we have those people that are very trustworthy in position, I think some of them will be able to fear God. And the kind of leadership that we have now, right from the president says, I heard him saying that even if he lose, that he will be ready to leave the position. So definitely we want to believe in INEC, that definitely they are going to do the right thing this time around.
Even if they will have to compromise this time around, it is not like the case of 1999 to 2015. This time around, when you go to the polling booth, you go with your card, then when they scan the card reader read your card, then it gives them the information. And mind you, the card reader is reading how many cards that is coming to the polling unit. So you cannot add to what the card reader read. So the only thing that is happening is when the card reader is not functioning the way it should, that is when manual voting comes in. So to the best of our own knowledge, I think they've been doing a perfect job. That is on the part of the card reader.
Inec can be compromised because they are typical Nigerians, and we all know what money can do. And actually, there are apprehension in many quarters about the Inec chairman because he's a northerner, and the sitting president is also a northerner. But this was not what was the usual practice. I remember when Jonathan was the president, the Inec chairman was from the north.
Okay, sir. So how do you think a compromise can be prevented?
This compromise can be prevented by looking for neutral people to conduct the election in each of the states. By choosing people from the same local government to be Inec clerk, Inec officer, presiding officer, policemen from that ward, which people have known before. It's always corrupt the whole system. And that if it is neutral people that conduct the election, it will be very fair and free.
The card reader machines should be ensured to be working properly, so that there wouldn't be, rigging using those machines. To me, if these two things are done, compromise of Inec can be corrected.
Let them have independent Inec that will be chosen by all, not appointed. This one we are having is appointed Inec. It's Buhari that choose him, and if the person must work for Buhari, that's the problem. So we must have what we have, independent Inec. Inec that will not down to one party or the other. That is the way you can help us.
Definitely we need tolerance, and we still need patience, because other way around, if we fail to accept whatever they are giving us, it might create chaos and a problem in the society. Definitely, I think if anybody is aggrieved, the best place to go is the court.
The best way to compromise, to the best of my own knowledge, if you look at the case of Osun and Ekiti, what we are learning these days is not the issue of the Inec anymore. It is the issue of we, the masses, the case of vote buying. And I think the vote buying is one of the greatest problems we are facing this time around, because you had a situation where a particular person has collected a particular amount of money. He has already changed his mind. So you realize on getting to where he votes, so it's not on the part of the Inec this time around, it's on part of the masses who are selling what as in their future. So it's not part of the what can be, how it can be presented this time around is to liaise with the security agencies out there. Then they work out a modality whereby if you are paid or you collected anything, you are arrested and you are charged to court.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, so you have seen and heard the opinions of Kwarans on the Independent National Electoral Commission. We're still on the road to 2019, and this is KWARA.